All right, it's finally time. It's about 3 o'clock in the afternoon here in Arizona. I'm at the Petrified Forest National Park, and I wait for all the cars to go by. And I'm planning to do an overnight backpacking trip out into the desert. And if you look this way, I'm going to try to make it out well beyond those hills there. I have to go out about 2 miles. So that's the plan. And wouldn't you know, somebody's pulling in right behind me, because that is just how it is. But anyway, can't get away from things sometimes. But it's a warm day. According to the car, it was well over 90 degrees, but sometimes I don't give a lot of faith into that. It's probably more like 85, 86 degrees, which is still pretty warm. Do have a lot of cloud coverage today, which is a good thing. It's better than the raw sun. So I'm going to get my backpack on, and then we're going to get going. It's hard when your arms are sticky. This backpack's probably weighing in at about 35 pounds, maybe 40 pounds. A little on the heavy side for a warm day like this, but I think I should be okay. Since I do have camera equipment, I'm going to try to make sure I can carry that. I've got these D-clips here where this stuff will just clip right in. And then I have, of course, my secondary. I'll put my keys away first. I do not want to lose these keys. I'll put those away in a second. My secondary bag here, which has an additional camera. And then lastly, my extra water bottle, which I'll also carry. So it's quite a bit of stuff to carry, but I should be fine. All right, let's get hiking. So the first part's always trying to find our way around. So here I am in not even a quarter of a mile, and here's some petrified wood log. There's some down there in this stream here. So we're going to follow the stream a little bit. And then cut up and cut across to those hills over there. That's the plan. I remember this from last year. This is where I fell. So I have to be very careful coming down. But you know, we're going to do it anyway. All right, here we go. Gotta be very careful on how I go. I do not want to fall. I think we're so far so good. We're getting down to the bottom. More petrified wood. Some big boulders. Probably fell down from up there. And there. Hey, pretty good. We did it. Well, almost. We almost did it. Almost. Should have known. There we go. problem with having cameras and trying to do this stuff at the same time. It's not as easy as it looks. You know, you watch the folks that do this, it looks really simple, but it's not. So we're coming up on the area where I camped last year. It was right around this alcove here, if I'm not mistaken. Well, maybe it wasn't that one, maybe it was the next one. But it was right in this general area. But I think what I'd like to do is go over and investigate that big mountain, big hill way over there. I'm curious to see what's over there, see if there's a good spot to camp in amongst those hills. Okay, it's now about 4 o'clock, so I've been walking for roughly, hey Siri, stop timer.
It's cancelled.
Oh, hey Siri, stop workout.
Ending your workout.
There we go, not timer, workout. I've been walking for an hour, about a mile, 1.6 miles, which really ended up being a little bit of back and forth. I'm right now in the shadow of this giant mud pile here because that sun, folks, is brutal today. Oh my heavens. And when you're carrying all this extra weight, it does not make it easy. But I think it'll be somewhere in here is where I'll set up my campsite tonight. It's got this really interesting rock formation over there, and it looks like there's a flat area right there. But I want the sun to set just a scotch more before I set up because, oh man, it's going to be hot. Now, it'd be nice to watch the sunset, but between you and me, I would rather be cool right now than watch the sunset. So that's the plan. I'll get a little closer to those formations here in a minute. We'll take some 360 video just to see how that looks for you guys in case you ever want to make the grueling hike to come out here. I definitely think it's worth it. I mean, this is just beautiful landscape here. You know, it just absolutely is gorgeous. But here we are at the end of May and already it's scorchingly hot. So welcome to the desert. Hey, I wanted to come. I can't complain. All right, I'm going to go ahead and break the cardinal rule of what I said before about sleeping on slants, sleeping on inclines. I'm going to go ahead and do it. Honestly, this sun is just killing me. There's only so much walking around you can do when the sun is just barreling down on you. So I think, considering it's already 10 minutes to 5, sunset's still in 2 hours. I just can't wander around for 2 hours. I want to have some sunlight when I set up the tent. And setting it up out there where it's all bright like that, ugh, horrible. But in the shade, it should be okay. So I'm going to set it up so my head's up here and my feet are down there. So wish me luck. Here we go. Put the fly over it because it's going to be hot tonight. It's supposed to dip down into the 50s, but I should be fine sleeping in the sleeping bag. But there it is. Okay, well here I am in my tiny little sleeping quarters for tonight. I don't know how comfortable this is going to be, because man, it's almost like laying on the ground. That mat is not great, but compared to actually laying on the ground, I think it'll work just fine. And then down towards my feet, got my backpack, my hat. I put my shoes outside just because. So I'm gonna sort of lay here for a bit, let the sun go down a little bit more. Maybe I'll wander around, and then maybe I'll grab something to eat. So yeah, this is gonna be an adventure. I'll definitely let you know how it goes how it goes tonight. When I wake up tomorrow, and yeah, should be interesting. Well, I think it's time for me to eat. It's almost 5:30 in the evening. Sun still hasn't set. Little bit of a cloud cover, but not really enough to like cool everything off, you know. So anyway, I'm gonna stick with a real simple meal tonight because quite honestly, I am tired. My back is killing me right now from carrying that weight. And, well, I didn't bring a lot anyway, right? So I'm going to have a bag and sack of nuts. Well, cranberry health mix. And I'm going to eat some Tuna Creations tuna fish. And that's it. I've got some stuff to drink as well. I'm not super hungry. And even if I was, I didn't bring anything anyway. And that's okay, because it's only for one night. Tomorrow morning, I'll be heading back to the truck. And then the next stop, you know, or during the morning, I can stop and, you know, grab something a little more hearty. But for tonight, this is what I'm going to eat. Not endorsing anybody, by the way. I'm just going to eat it. Well, good morning, everyone. Looks like it's just about 5 a.m. Sleeping was not great. This thin pad, way too thin. This tiny little pillow, way too tiny. And this thin sleeping bag, way too thin. So, fortunately, it's in the mid-50s this morning. If it was any colder than this, I would be freezing because I did not bring a jacket. But the good news is, with this type of, or this early, in this type of climate out here in the desert, the sunrises are spectacular. Because it'll probably take about an hour or so to get back to the truck, and then I got to get the truck repacked, and get on the road heading towards the Lost Dutchman State Park in the Superstition Mountains. So, thank you guys for watching this episode on camping in the Petrified Forest. And yeah, I need a shower. It's been a few days. All right, I'm all packed up and ready to head back out to the car. As I was falling asleep last night, I remembered that I forgot to lock the car. I tell you, it's not the first time I've done that. It's like I get so excited about my next step what it is that I'm doing that I forget to do the important things. So hopefully the car made it okay. I do know that they basically locked down the national park at like 8 or 9 o'clock. So as long as the truck made it without being affected, till then I should be good to go. So I'm going to start the long walk back. Thank you guys again for watching this video. I know I keep thanking, but then I'm right back on again. It's just I always seem like I have something to say. So see ya. Well, the good news is it looks like the truck's still there. So hopefully nobody opened up the doors and took everything out. The hard part now is getting through this. This is where I came in earlier, or last night. Yeah, I'm not gonna jump. Not gonna happen. Maybe through here. Oh, here I think I can go. Looks like somebody else had gone through here at one point. But it was wet, maybe. Just gotta watch out for snakes and stuff. Oh, I did it. All right, let's see how the truck went. And now for the moment of truth, did I lock the truck or did I not lock the truck? You ready? Ha, I locked it. I worried for nothing. I love it.